Hey there, folks. I'm Joe Crawford of artlong.com. Pretty much every day I go to CSSBattle.dev and do the daily target and I record it. That's what you're watching right now. Let's do one right now. Hey, whoa. Oh, wow. So interesting. Okay. We got rings. We got rings. So my impulse is to do this with backgrounds to begin with. And so what are the backgrounds? I think a minimum of 4, and that's 4 radial gradients. So let's sort out what those radial gradients are. First one, we'll say at 100 pixels, 40%, and then black, 40 pixels radius, and then transparent. All right, so we have circle number 1, which is black, and we need to move it over a little bit more. Excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 30%, probably 33% down. So rather than that, I will do what, 100 pixels? That's one. What's the next one? Probably very similar, but with white. And further over, how about 240 pixels over? And I'm going to need a contrasting color. So this background color, purple, needs to go in the body. So there's that circle. Let's move it over a little bit more. 5, 6. And then next, we need a black ring. Radial gradient, which is, again, 1Q at probably the same center. So 140 pixels, 100%. Transparent. 100 pixel radius, maybe. Then black. And 130 pixels. And we're missing a comma. There's the comma. And we're missing something else now, too. So this is that brittleness of CSS that I talked about before. Trailing comma is no good. All right, there. So there you can see there's the black, and then transparent. Close. So this inner radius needs to be 110. No, 90. 90. Great. And then above that layer is this one, very similar in white. So we change the black to white. Pound FFF or pound 000. And don't forget to comma between. And that white one needs to be over at 260 as well. And I think that does it. Boom. That's it. Minify unit replace. Submit. Now, so the rings, is there a way to do these rings in a way that's with background? So that's a fine score. Let's do a blank template and create a first element that's black, or that's white rather. Yeah. I'm gonna put purple on the body. And then do a box shadow that's what, minus 100 pixels, minus 120 pixels, 0. So there's your shadow. I need some margins here. 30. So I have a shadow going now. So let's move these around. 3, 4, 5. More here. 100. 200. 80. 82. 202. Border radius 50%. That's one way to do that. Black is the default shadow color, so there's something simple and nice about that. Now, for a second one, there's the second one. What happens if we increase the size? P, so second one, P plus P. And what if we scale it up? So yeah, so all the numbers get wrong. So an interesting idea to use scale, and we'd still have the problem of a ring. So what if we did what? Background transparent, and then border 30 pixels solid white, and we don't get a transparent then, do we? So let's see what numbers we need to create that. Yeah, I think that the inner ring is going to be the big problem for us. And it's kind of an intractable problem, mostly, because of the way these things overlay each other. Really kind of no getting around it. All right, so let's put a 0 on this one and then use 16. Okay, I'm just adjusting these margins. And we're at a height. Kind of on the tricky side. So now I'm going to unset the border radius. Okay, so let's get the margins right first. 0, 2, 1, 7, 1, 6, 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2. Okay. And put that border radius back. Boom. Make the height taller. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. And we're going to change that border to be 40 pixels. And that's awful close. 180 then. So there's our problem. And again, that is a difficult problem to solve. Because that shadow, even though it seems intuitive that it would show through, it doesn't show through. So doing this with paragraph element probably is a mistake. Now, is there a way to create this background inside this? Maybe, but we're still going to have the problem of this inner part. So I can make the background be radial gradient. Read, write, plain text only, autocomplete. I don't need that. That's a fun one. Radial gradient of, yeah, I'm not even going to bother with that. It becomes the two rings, right? Radial gradient, 1, 2, 90 pixels, what we saw it, transparent. And then black. And 30. And then transparent. Okay. So I made the ring, and I'm going to move it. Minus 100 pixels, 200 pixels. Oh, and then you see it's repeating. That's kind of fun. Just to be completely confusing, I'm going to put purple on the body. That's the background color. So now we've got that, and I guess we need a no repeat. Okay. So 2 part, 270, 160. And this time I'm not using an at value. 7, we'll say to change the center of that. So instead I've got, oh, and here's the thing. Yeah, I don't need a second paragraph element. So there's the first one. And then I would do the same thing again with this ring, or very similar ring that's white. And that number is probably 60. Yeah, there it is. Okay. And then I can change this purple to not be that, and then place these two transparents. Boom and boom. Oh, and then interestingly, that doesn't work. So I still need to put that purple in anyway. So maybe that's not a good deal. Yeah, in fact, I know that's not a good deal. So that's fun. That it? I guess that's it. Minify, unit replace. I think I can do what? Slim that down. Other changes I can make here, radio brain, blah, blah, blah. That's a final submit. Not too bad. 11-minute video. Just fine. 2 solutions, 2 ways to do it, and a higher score. Um, doing the 2 rings, I think I would need to make 2 figures then. And then I lose something because I don't get to use that shadow technique, which is so nice. And the offsets are different. So, eh. This is one of those videos that will bother me, and I'll try some other approaches and maybe learn something. A lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Hope you're doing well out there. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Go make a webpage. I'll see you around. Bye.